Figured out what it was. See if y'all gonna come back. Let's see who we got left. Show was running kind of good. I don't know what happened, but I got it back. I got it back. Y'all know we running late like crazy. It's 6:37 out this mug. I'm gonna just keep on going because I still got more to go. Still got more in the kitty. Let's see what we got to go here, y'all. I apologize for the technical difficulties today, but we're gonna take what we could get. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep on going from right here where this nonprofit stole millions. I want you guys to see this.
Who ran a nonprofit in our region is now accused of stealing more than $7 million. That money was supposed to help feed low-income children in the bi-state. Our Alexis Zotos is live at 5 from the Central West End breaking down this case. Alexis?
All right, well, just behind me is the office building where this nonprofit is housed here in the Central West End. It's meant to help kids and families in the St. Louis and Metro East regions. But today, the FBI and other federal investigations announced arrests after a year-long and multi-agency involved investigation where this couple is accused of fraudulently claiming to serve more than 2 million meals.
My name is De'Ara Warford.
According to federal court documents, De'Ara Williams and Nicholas Warford stole millions of dollars meant to feed low-income Missouri children.
I think they got more to worry about than just the money. I think they got to worry about their maker because the Lord don't praise on nobody like this. Just want to tell you guys what happened. My damn phone bill wasn't paid last night. So T-Mobile, you know what they did? They cut my phone off. I didn't even know. I'm up in here going crazy. Come to find out my phone bill wasn't paid. I apologize, you guys. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I paid it just now. Wrung the rag out, had to do what I had to do, paid the phone bill. And yeah, I'm back right now. So I hope you guys, y'all gonna run the rest of the show with me. Y'all already know how we do. Ran through a couple of clips already. I know a lot of you guys probably missed what it was earlier, but we still gotta keep on going. This right here, right now is dead wrong. I don't think that anybody should be disrespecting and taking money from the mouths of children and then lying to people and saying that they're really looking out for them. You guys, let's keep on going because this is wrong. We're gonna see the monetary that they spent, all of the money that they were able to get, and just the way that they were going about it is dead wrong. Like, come on.
For their charity, the Bailey Foundation.
Now, as the indictment makes clear, the defendants in this case stole more than $7 million in taxpayer funds. And just to put that into perspective, what the indictment lays out is that these millions of dollars that the defendants stole in this case, as the indictment lays out, that was money that was designed and specifically earmarked to feed children in our community, children who needed it the most during the worst days of the pandemic.
According to the FBI, the couple used the money and spent it on a lavish lifestyle, including this $1.4 million home in Edwardsville. Online images show it's equipped with a pool and basketball court. FBI agents seized 4 vehicles purchased with the fraudulently obtained funds.
So I think what this indictment does is it reinforces, once again, our office's top priority of going after those fraudsters who took advantage of programs designed to help people in this community and to feed children in this community.
The couple had their first appearance in federal court today and both entered pleas of not guilty. I did reach out to the nonprofit as well as knocked on the door of that couple's home, but we have not received any comment yet on these allegations.
Anybody that takes food out of the mouths of children should go to jail, as well as the fact that they're lying and saying that they were feeding those children. I'm going to double back, you guys. I'm going to do something I never did before. I'm going to do a quick search because I really want you guys to know about this topic that we had here. Is it true that the government is funding transgender research on mice? We had a little technical difficulties earlier. Forgot to pay my cell phone bill like a dun-dun-dun. So we back now. So yeah, I want you guys to hang in there with me because I have to go grab this, and we just gonna really run this live right now like we running together because I don't want us to miss this, and I want to make sure that you guys get this story back. So we're gonna run the history, and we're gonna go back to what we're gonna go back to. We're gonna go back to right here. Does the government fund research
It's vow
on
time,
transgender mice.
but
I
all
want
Ben
you guys
can
to
think
see
about
this.
is whether the serif is too subtle. In Vado, for the
Has the government really spent $8 million on making mice transgender?
$8 million for making mice transgender.
Is it real? Here's some more context.
This is real.
The president made this claim during a joint address to the U.S. Congress on Tuesday, as he was speaking about the Department of Government Efficiency.
A group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it.
The president claimed that scientists are making mice transgender. The White House followed up on that claim, pushing out this release on Wednesday. It lists 6 government-funded health studies totaling around $8.3 million. We looked through all of them. Here is what we found. Scientists are not trying to make mice transgender. However, they are studying the impacts of hormone therapy, which can be used for gender-affirming healthcare. Look at this one, for example. Researchers at Indiana University are using $3.1 million in federal funds to study whether the estrogen hormone might contribute to a greater chance of asthma in women. This one for 400.
I want to stop in the middle of this because, again, I want to say that they use mice for all sorts of research, whether it has to be with hair products, makeup, all sorts of things. They're mammals just like us. So I'm assuming, not making any claims, that they're just utilizing these mice for exactly what they're saying. If they're not telling us, that's a total different situation. But as far as trans mice, I'm not sure if that's actually what they're doing. I just wanted you guys to see, because that's the header. But there are some questionable things that they are using to run tests on with these mice.
$55,000 uses mice to study how certain hormone therapies may impact someone's immune response to an HIV vaccine. Another one examines how gender-affirming hormone therapy may impact someone's risk for breast cancer. 2 more look into the impact of hormone therapies.
So, but that right there makes me question, because how would it be able to determine that if it doesn't have that, you're utilizing it for that? So that one right there is the one that I question, because how are you going to be running a test on something that has to do with what will happen if I'm given this trans medication and then you're running a test on that? So it's a really thin line right here, you guys. But again, they use mice for all sorts of different tests. Makeup, whether it's food, whether it's hair care products, everything, because they're mammals and they're warm-blooded just like we are.
One on how testosterone may affect fertility, the other on the impact to the gut microbiome. The last one, a $1.2 million NIH grant, uses transgenic mice, not transgender mice.
Transgenic.
And the study focuses on improving healthcare outcomes for LGBTQ+ patients. So with all of that said, is this claim true?
$8 million for making mice transgender.
Many of the studies were looking into hormone therapies and their impacts on health outcomes. However, there is no evidence in any of the research or the reports that we looked into that suggests these studies were funded specifically to make mice transgender.
Okay, so that's the bottom line right there. I guess what he's saying is they did it. But again, I will be doing the research because I want to know. I'm not going to just listen to the first person that tells me anything. I want to know. You guys, we missed some stuff earlier because we had some issues technically. I want to run you guys back on this other interview that was being done with our President Donald Trump, because it's very important for us to see. This is Trump being cautioned over potential tariff increases. And this is an interview that he did with Maria
Turn your ideas into video with AI.
Bartolini.
Add your
I want you guys to see this.
Customize yourself to have
Claudia Scheinbaum, and negotiations with Canadian officials. I spoke with the president in a Fox Business exclusive yesterday at the White House. He told me his reasoning on the pause and his plans for future actions on tariffs. You spoke to the president of Mexico today. I want to talk about tariffs because even as you're seeing this optimism and excitement, there's some nervousness over your tariffs. Markets have been selling off. People are not sure how to view it. Why did you roll back or put a pause into some of the tariffs until April 2nd?
Because I wanted to help Mexico and Canada to a certain extent. We're a big country, and they do a lot of their business with us, whereas in our case, it's much less significant. We do very little with Canada by comparison. And I wanted to help the American car makers until April 2nd. April 2nd, it becomes all reciprocal. What they charge us, we charge them. It's a big deal, but what they charge us, we charge them. But this is short term, and I felt that for the good of the American car makers and the MCA, you know, the USMCA, that's Mexico, Canada. I thought it would be a fair thing to do, and so I gave them a little bit of a break for this short period of time.
But I asked you about this before, and I know you told me when I asked you, I said, you did use MCA, you put this together.
Yeah.
And yet then you come back and you change it up with these tariffs, and you said to me at that time, I did it because I can. I put an amendment in there, and I said in 6 years I can change it. But I think CEOs want to see predictability. They say, look, I have to speak with shareholders. I've got to make plans for CapEx spending. I can't if it's 20% one day and then it's off for a month and it's 25%.
Yeah.
So can you give us a sense of whether or not we are going to get clarity for the business community?
Well, I think so, but you know, the tariffs could go up as time goes by, and they may go up, and you know, I don't know if it's predictability. I think
so that's not.
The problem with tariffs is this, and we talked about this all the time, especially right now. He's been in office for 5 weeks. He started to implement these tariffs right now, so that means that we're feeling the crunch of the tariffs, right? Not only that, what's going on with Mexico, Canada, they're trying to negotiate, and he's trying to negotiate with them because, again, what is Trump? A businessman, negotiator, supposed to do things like that. But certain countries like China, as you can see, he's not even giving them a chance to like negotiate because they're not willing to negotiate with him. If anything, they're talking about, we're willing to do whatever you want to do. We'll do this with tariffs. We'll do this with war, whatever you want. That's not a good way to negotiate with somebody. And I told you guys yesterday, you should be willing to negotiate, especially just for common respect tactics. If you're selling somebody something, take a little cut. You don't gotta get all of the dough. Get a little cut. Let us eat a little bit, you know? But another thing that we have to pay attention to is this. When you implement a tariff, take it away. Implement a tariff, take it away. It makes the businesses not comfortable because they can't settle on something like that. And it's hard to know what they should buy, what they should invest in, what the long-term opportunities are gonna be. When you have a business, you wanna hear sound, real good investments about this is gonna be going on for this amount of time. We've got this going on for that amount of time. Because a lot of your investments will probably be into that, into those dates in which he's projecting. So that's what she means by she's saying you put the tariff in and you take it out, and a lot of these businesses are fluctuating right now and they really can't get a grip on what's going on. On the other side of that, he knows it. He's saying he understands that because we're negotiating right now. Sad part about it is the businesses as well as us. Right now, he already said it, we're gonna start feeling a bite of this if we haven't already. And we already did a report 3 days ago when they said that we're gonna start feeling this in the supermarkets, at the gas pump, and at any retail stores by Memorial Day. If I'm y'all, I'll start buying my stuff now. You want meat and stuff like that or whatever, you got a deep freezer, buy your stuff now, stash it up for Memorial Day because the rates and everything is gonna go up. That's the best thing, the best type of advice that I could give you. Anything that's non-perishable and things that you can actually buy now. Like me, I have to buy building supplies. I buy them once. I buy everything in bulk. I buy it at one time, and then I start to notice that when I do that, 6 months down the line, that those supplies are probably double or 1/3 more of the price that I paid for it a year or half a year prior. So sometimes it's good to stock up on stuff because, believe it or not, you'll save by doing that if you have the extra monetary to do it. What we got going on here, you guys? Do me a favor. We've got 186 people in the building. We've got 9 likes. Can we get a little bit more likes? I know I'm a little late right now, but can we get a little bit more likes? Because we got a good show going on. Sion JSBJJ, there is no way you guys still think this rubbish is the art of the deal. The man is a clown. Okay, Void. Void Adventures said Zelensky was the one who messed it up for himself. He said he was ready. Trump flew him in, and then Zelensky asked for more money instead of peace. He said that if Putin didn't want peace, he doesn't. Yeah, he definitely did. They were going back and forth like sticking out their chest. You're right about that. Sentiment Ghost. Trump is horrible at business and horrible at negotiating. Every single business he has been involved in ended up in bankruptcy. Okay, we got Christina Shelton Burns that said, well, if they charge us, we should charge them. That makes a lot of money off of it and the right to do the same. Okay, El Yoko. Bro is 100% negotiating. He did the same thing the first term. Then he was sabotaged by COVID. Rob Freeman, one tough president. Well, we got D. He's flipped 3 times. He's destroying the stock market. No idea what negotiating school he attended. LOL. I have to agree with part of that. I got to agree with the last part of that. I have to, because it's not sound and the stock market is answering it right now. They're speaking about it. They're telling them. Do me a favor, you guys, again. I know I'm late. Do me a favor, double tap that screen or hit that those 3 buttons over there and go ahead and like the content. We got about 189 people in the building today, and we got 11 likes. Let's do a little better than that. I really would appreciate you, because what happens is when we get those likes up, we get more people coming through, and we get more community, more conversation, and more things going on. I really would appreciate if we can get those likes up better than 12. We do have 100 and something people in the building. Can we get that up to 40 real quick? Come on, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. I'll play the rest of the video and won't stop it anymore. Do it like we're gonna make that agreement. I'll keep on playing the videos, won't stop them anymore. But do me a favor, you guys. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. Hit that button and let everybody know that we're here.
I think that they say that. It sounds good to say. But for years, the globalists, the big globalists, have been ripping off the United States. They've been taking money away from the United States. And all we're doing is getting some of it back. And we're going to treat our country fairly. This country has been ripped off from every nation in the world, every company outside in the world. We've been ripped off at levels never seen before, and all we're going to do is get it back. We're going to get a lot of it back. We're not going to let people take advantage of us anymore.
All right, let's talk about it. John Lonsky, markets have...
No, we don't need to talk about it. We're talking about it on the bottom line. We already had a lot of comments about it. Certain people said what they felt about Trump, how he does business. We got people here that feel as if he doesn't know his A from his elbow. And what we're doing is we're making sure that we get the content out. We getting the content out. Let's go. What else we got here? Transgenic, not trans mice. But you know what I did? I did it like that on purpose. That's what I did. I did it on purpose, so I like that. Hoodoo King, I like that. Elaine Lane, he's terrific. It's like he's throwing stuff against the wall and trying to see what sticks. You don't run a country like a business. He has bankrupt every business he's in. You heard what Elaine said, right? What else we got? Christina Shelton Burns. Damn, okay, I'll be back then. Shaking my head. All right, y'all. We got to keep on going now because we got a lot more in the clip. Want you guys to see what else we got going on here today. Like I said, I was a little late here, had a little technical difficulties, but I still got more on the deck because I want you guys to see what happens when you're a soldier and you decide to do treasonable things. We actually have an army soldier that's been arrested for trying to sell military secrets. Check this out.
Now to the alleged plot to steal sensitive military national defense secrets and sell them to China. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with more. Good morning, Pierre.
Michael, good morning. Active duty soldiers and an Army veteran charged in an espionage scheme involving China. The FBI says this is Jin Zhao secretly taking photographs of sensitive materials. Prosecutors say Zhao, a supply sergeant stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State, received thousands of dollars in exchange for selling an encrypted military computer and 20 hard drives, some classified as...
I mean, seeing stuff like this is like nerve-wracking. It makes you wonder, like, what's on those hard drives? Like 20 hard drives, y'all. Look at that. I mean, this is all sensitive information that he was selling to China. Like, I don't know what the charge should be for that or what type of time he should get. But as far as how I feel about my country and my people, this right here, this is treason. This is true treason right here. What else we got right here? We got red, blue, and how the people are in jail. Well, we got data drives. Yep, data drives. Christina said, okay, I'm back. I can see now. What else we got? Meaning, don't put your business on the street. Rob Freeman said, good old China not. Sent to Ghost said, firing people doing their jobs is not efficient. It's cruelty. We got something to go into that too, guys. Check this out. Keep on going. Let's keep on going. We're going to keep on going. We got to keep on going.
The secret and top secret. Overnight, Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel describing the stolen secrets as involving America's defense and intelligence capabilities. Another soldier was charged with sharing with a former soldier documents about the Army's Bradley and Stryker armored vehicles. All three men were arrested Thursday and charged with conspiring to commit robbery and theft of government property. Rebecca?
You just see the value of information there. Okay, Pierre, thank you.
So now they got the information on the Bradleys and on our tanks. So what I'm assuming is they're looking for weak points, and whoever that person was giving them information to let them know weak points in our army and weak points in our defense. So that's true treason right there. I don't know what type of time people get for stuff like that, but I'm sure he's going to get a whole lot of time for that right there. True treason. That's all I can call that. That's the only thing I can call that. What else we got coming up here, y'all? Because we got a lot going on. What y'all think about that right there? About selling government information, secrets to China? Because that right there, I mean, like, I don't know the jail time that you can get for something like that, but I could imagine, you know, what he's going to be, what he's looking at. He's looking at some real serious time. What else we got here, y'all? Void Adventures and the Abrams too. What we got here, Void Adventures said, nah, not really. China needs a little EXP boost. Plus, if they get better armor, we can put some new tanks on the battlefield. The Bradley is already being retired. Okay, cool. And the Abrams, he said, meaning Americans' cars flop. Chrysler is absolute one of the British car market. Marielle, every politician sells secrets. That is how they get so rich. Lasseri said the trans mice is bullshit, bro. I know. I did it for eyes. For it's like an eye catcher, and it was something that was being said. So I just put it up there for shock value and for people to be like, "What the hell is that?" Because that's what you did, right? It's a joke. It's okay. It's okay to be a little fun. Don't worry about it. Don't take it so serious. Don't be so serious, you guys. Matter of fact, how you guys doing today? I didn't have a chance to ask y'all that. What's going on with y'all today? I got more in the clip. We got this information right now with I got some more information right now with Trump. He's speaking in the Oval Office about the economy and tariffs. All the questions that you guys have been asking, different things that he's going to respond to right here. I want you guys to see this, but this actually here, he's talking about SpaceX because as you know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but yesterday they sent up a rocket and it basically exploded. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about it, but yeah, didn't really make it to the destination, Elon. And you said that your rockets was going to be able to do that. And now Trump had the nerve to talk about he probably going to be on the next one. I wouldn't recommend that. So now this is a little information before. I don't know if this happened before or after. You guys can let me know. But he's speaking on going up and getting the people that apparently, allegedly, Biden left up in space. So he's trying to figure out what they're doing about going to get them. And he's talking about Senator Elon, and he's talking about how they're planning on going up.
These two Starliner astronauts stuck in space for 8 months. Have you spoken to them?
They left them alone. Biden left them up there.
And what do you know about that?
I know everything about it. I said, we have two astronauts that are stuck in space. I have asked Elon, I said, do me a favor, can you get him out? He said, yes, he is preparing to go up, I think, in 2 weeks.
What do you know about how this went down? Because he's saying that the Biden White House was offered some kind of SpaceX rocket to go get these guys, and they said no.
That's what I heard. I can't tell you that, but that's what I heard. But Biden was embarrassed by what happened, and he said, leave them up there. I would have said, if you're embarrassed, you got to get them out. Elon is right now preparing a ship to go up and get them.
I'm sure that they will see this in
I don't
space.
know
What is
if
your
this
message?
is
So we love you, and we're coming up to get you, and you shouldn't have been up there so long. The most incompetent president in our history has allowed that to happen to you, but this president won't let it happen. We're going to get them out. We're coming up to get you. I've authorized Elon. I said, can you get them out? Because, you know, they've been left up there. I hope they like each other, but maybe they'll love each other. I don't know. But they've been left up there. Think of it. And I see the woman with the wild hair, good solid head of hair she's got. There's no kidding, there's no games with her hair, but, and you know, there's a danger up there too. They can have some failures up there that would be very bad. You got to get them out. So I've authorized Elon a week ago. I said, you know, we have two people up there that Biden and Kamala left up there, and he knows it very well. I said, are you equipped to get him? He said, yeah, he's got a Starship, and they're preparing it right now. And so Elon is going to go up and get him. Should I go on that journey just to be on the ship when we stop?
If that's an option, yes.
I should do it. Oh, that's terrible. I thought he liked me. I thought he liked me. I thought, Maria, should I do it?
Well, you should then
Stay here. Maria likes me better.
You should then come back from space.
Well, when they come back, I'll greet them. How about that? No, we're going to get them out. I've authorized Elon Musk to go and get them.
Now, I need you guys to help me out on this, because as far as what I saw yesterday, let me know, was that Elon's missile that they were practicing sending up and just all of a sudden, poosh? Let me know, because I saw something different. I don't know. Let me know if this is old video, if I'm wrong. Please put me on. That's why I come. That's why I rock with y'all. Let me know. This is just another shiny object to distract us from the real important shit going on behind the scenes. And then we got, what else we got? Christina said, none of this makes sense. Wasn't it only meant to be for a few weeks, but then they have food and Christmas stuff with them? I'm sure they're up there. Oh, okay. Batty Lynn, I feel bad for the astronauts. I hope SpaceX can get them back safely. Prayers for the whole crew. But my question is, again, what was that situation that happened the other day? Because the last thing I saw was the missile go, got over the water, and boom! And nothing but debris, they said, was in the ocean. That's from what I remember. Y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm waiting to see who's going to chime in on that. Is this what they talking about? David, what you smoking? Mad Hatter. Yes, it was SpaceX that blew up. So why David talking crap? David, do you want to leave? What you mean what you smoking? Do you want to get up out of here? Don't play with me, man. Marielle, no, what you saw, fireworks, no. That's right, JSLFCS. Yes, Musk. No, it did not. Something had to shot it down. A rocket doesn't simply explode like that. I can't believe Biden left them up there. That's so sad. I'm going to be first to say it, void adventurous. You mean to tell me y'all did not see what happened the other day? Do I have to find this right now and show you? Do I have to? I know y'all here, so I might as well. Y'all did not see this happen? Y'all didn't see this? Y'all think I'm playing? A rocket blew up. I thought it was SpaceX, the one they're talking about. And I'm doing this right with y'all right now. This is how I research, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Watch this. I know what I'm talking about. I heard about it. Look, it's right here. SpaceX Starship explodes during test flight. And this was, here we go. Let's watch it.
5, 4, 3.
I'm not crazy. This is SpaceX, and it's gonna blow up.
We have the phone. Vehicle pitching that range.
Talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Everybody clapping, thinking it's all good.
All right, we're a little over 40 seconds. Wow, that was pretty incredible.
I'm still recovering.
Now watch.
Engine start up.
The engine is about to start up. The flight was supposed to last an hour.
Boost back burn start up.
13 engines. We should see that coming up here
Landing burn
momentarily.
start up.
Engines and startup.
This is going to come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down. Sonic boom.
What the hell?
What an incredible sight to see these super heavy boosters.
We are losing attitude control of the ship.
That's the debris. That's not no one rocket, that's debris. Didn't make it. Do we gotta show another one just to make sure we get it right? Let's see another clip. Let's make sure. We're gonna go to a whole nother network now. Let's go. Yeah, it didn't make it, y'all. The last one that went up blew up. This is what I'm talking about.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vehicle pitching that range. Stage separation.
I don't know how they keep showing this one. This is crazy. This is like the news is blowing my mind right now.
Which we're going to hopefully relight a little bit later. And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship. Can confirm we did lose contact with the ship. Unfortunately, this happened last time too, so we've got some practice at this now. We've got a lot of measures in place, like debris response areas where we coordinate very closely with air traffic control. We have a lot of measures put before we ever launch a rocket to make sure that we're keeping the public safe. Those worked last time, and they're actively in work right now.
So the device is called Prima.
So again, I don't know. That was kind of crazy. One, you show it blowing up, then another one you don't. They got me crazy right now, so I don't know. But from what the last thing I saw, it looked like it blew up. Void Adventure says, but that debris field resonates with something shredding it from outside in. And why does it look like they're trying not to show it on some networks and then they're showing it on some of them? What's that about? That's pretty weird. The rocket the other day was the Super Heavy with 32 rockets underneath it. It's a totally different rocket that will be sent to pick up those people. The rocket that blew up is eventually going to Mars. Okay, thank you so much, CD. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing me up to date on what that was, because when I see a rocket and they talking about something going up, I don't know if they're talking about this one here or whatever. Didn't know if there was more than one that was happening, but good looking on clarification, because if they talking about that with SpaceX, I'm a little nervous about sending anybody up on that. Anybody to go up on that, because that's crazy. And since we are in the heat of the moment, let's get something going. I don't know, have you ever go somewhere like on a safari, or maybe to deal with wildlife or animals or something like that? Or maybe like you're outside in the woods and you got like a picnic going on and a bear comes up to your picnic basket. What would you do? Would you try to grab your stuff and run, or would you just get the hell out of there? I asked you guys this question because I got a clip. It's a little bit old, probably about 9 months old. I never saw it before, but probably a lot of you guys never saw it before either. Did you ever see the clip of the lady getting attacked by the bull when they told her not to pick up her stuff because she was like trying to go pick up her clothes or whatever, her food was there, and the bull just basically, did what a bull does, but the people were like, don't go over there? I want you guys to see this right here real quick. I know we go from clip to clip, but there's some content that I just saw. I've never seen this before, and it's pretty crazy, so I figured I'd share it with you. Now they're telling her to leave that damn bull alone.
Ay, la señora.
Do me a favor, y'all. We got about 135 people in the building. We got 35 likes. I'm gonna play the rest of the video. Let's try to get those likes up to 50. Let's double tap that screen. Do me that favor, y'all. I know we running late. We still going. But do me that favor for searching the content and coming back. I want you guys to see this. You probably saw it already. But what they're doing is everybody in the back is like, get away from the bull. Don't worry about the bag. Get away from there. She's still going to mess around with that bull. I want you guys to see this content. Do me a favor, double tap that screen. Let's get these likes up. Do me that favor, y'all. Let's go. Come on.
Please! Cuidado, cuidado, You okay?
I mean, like, I know he definitely probably gouged her, definitely hurt her. Looked like she almost was knocked out. I never seen that before. Didn't know if you guys saw it. Hope there ain't nobody in the room that shouldn't have seen that or whatever, but I just felt like I needed y'all to see that because, again, pay attention when you go around wildlife. I also saw this lady one time stepped out of the car inside of a lion den or whatever. She starts to yell at her husband. The lions go to her. And next thing you know, she's lion food. Don't get caught up like that, y'all. Don't get caught up. What's going on here, y'all? What y'all got? That lady was dumb. Yeah, you heard the people in the crowd telling her to stop too, right? Well, we got Steve said, that bull knows only one thing. He is the dominant one and always gonna show it. What else we got? We got, my neighbor calf got out the other night, spent 2 hours trying to get it back in the other side of the fence. That's crazy. Oh shit, Chicken God said I would be too. Cameraman like 700 yards away. Yeah, I would be too. Void Adventure says she about to get it like the kid with the bad grades and the attitude in school. Steve Means, don't argue with anything that big with horns, brother. Yeah, I know better. Come on, man. Do me a favor, you guys. Y'all appreciate the content. Let's double tap that screen. We got a lot more to go. It's not over. We had a slow start, but we getting it in. Come on, y'all. Let's keep on going. Because this right here, I got some more for y'all. Y'all going to love this one. Let me see if I still got it down here. We had a little crash this morning. Tried to shut your boy down, but I don't care because we got more. All right, what we got right here? Let me see what we got left. We're going to keep it going. Okay. All right, so we talked about this the other day. About people, how they used to be very nice and respectful on the airplane. You get on there with a suit, and the next thing you know, they might bump you, but you might get bumped in the first class. That's how it was back in the day. You'd be very respectful to people. And me, I don't like getting in no arguments or messing around with no flight attendants. I'm not dealing with TSA. I try to get point A to point B. My bag is already prepared, certain size, ready for me to go. I don't even want to be stopped. I got my seat ready and everything like that. But it seems like nowadays, especially on some airlines, Spirit, Southwest, kind of the ones that's in the South a little bit, people kind of get irate. They get crazy. Ever since 2021, I've been hearing about people doing some of the craziest things online, and I can't believe it. This lady right here, she went crazy and stripped and took all her clothes off. Check this out, y'all.
Flight at Hobby Airport that had to return to the gate after a woman on board took off her clothes before departure and demanded to be let off the plane.
But not before passengers say she tried to get into the cockpit. This is video one passenger took before the woman was removed from the plane. Jason Miles is live from Hobby Airport with more on the incident and advice for if you ever find yourself in this situation and are flying soon. Jason.
Hey there, guys. As you know, spring break coming up for a lot of folks. This place will be really busy next week. Obviously, issues do arise on airplanes. In this case, passengers appear to do exactly what experts suggest.
All right, y'all. I want to show the clip. Let's see where we at with those likes. We got 34 likes. We got 141 in the building. We need to get those likes up to 60, y'all, before I can play the rest of that clip. Come on now. A lot of people done left. That's cool. Whoever leave, we appreciate you. We thank you for leaving too, because we know that you only hit a freeload and not look out. This is not easy, y'all. I got bills to pay. YouTube don't pay me to do none of this. The clothes, the look, nothing. I get no money for doing this. I just want you to know the fact that I use these clips, I guess they keep my numbers low as far as the numbers go, as far as the pay go. I don't get paid from doing this, y'all. So real talk, I will get up out of here. I just do it for the people that I care about, Marielle and certain people that I like, Batty Lynn and people like that. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that other people know I need those numbers to go up, because that's what we're trying to do. We made a little jinx today. We got a little bit discombobulated, but most of the time, 9 times out of 10, we a steady show over here and we knock it out the park. So if you guys appreciate the content, all I'm asking you to do is make the ends justify the means. We got 100 and something people in here and we got 36 likes. It just doesn't make sense. So what I'm asking is if we can make it make sense and get those likes up, because if you're still here, you must like the content. And why the numbers not making the sense. So I want to show the rest of this clip of Southwest, the lady stripping on the plane. But what I'm gonna need you guys to do is double tap that screen or get those likes up. I need y'all to do me that favor. Come on, y'all. Where we at? We got 38 again. All right, y'all. Hard crowd. It's all good. Let's keep it moving. Because what I don't want to do is hinder the people that actually already did like. So we're gonna keep it going. Let's let the stragglers and ticks do their thing. It's all good.
A Southwest flight bound for Phoenix Monday afternoon failed to make it far from the gate before passengers say this woman suddenly got up and got undressed.
She turned around facing us and stripped all of her clothes off.
A passenger who did not want to be identified for personal reasons told me the woman removed everything from her hat to her shoes, then began shouting while walking up and down the aisle, demanding to be let out.
She then proceeded to make her way back towards the front of the plane and started banging on the cockpit doors, asking to be let in, and she was screaming.
How would you describe an incident like this?
Oh man, when it first happened, it was really scary.
According to the FAA, unruly passenger incidents that airline crews report to the agency have leveled off since a dramatic spike in 2021, but still exceeded 2,000 incidents last year. Advice if you're ever on a flight with an unruly passenger is to remain calm and move away if possible, and only intervene if requested by the flight crew, which never happened in this latest case.
Very weird that nobody kind of intervened. Everyone kind of recognized, I think, the situation and just let her run on and on.
I'm told a gate agent wrapped the woman in a blanket upon the flight's return before you can see her dart toward the jetway in this video. In a statement, Southwest said, quote, local law enforcement met Flight 733 from Houston to Phoenix Monday afternoon after it returned to the gate because of a customer situation on board. We apologize to our customers for the delay in their travels and appreciate their patience as our teams worked to get them to their destinations as quickly as possible. And Southwest tells me it is in touch with all of the passengers who are on that flight. In many cases like this, you may be entitled to vouchers or other concessions. As for that unruly passenger, I just heard back from Houston police. No charges were filed, but she was transported for medical evaluation. Reporting live from Hobby Airport, Jason.
And when stuff like that happen, it makes people continue to do it. They think that they can make outbreaks anywhere. No, as far as charges, I think that even if she was loco, they needed to fine her and get like a crazy fine, like maybe $5,000 for doing that, because you inconvenience everybody else on that plane. So as far as like being able to make those outbursts like that, that's dead wrong. All the other passengers now need therapy after seeing that. That's what Marielle said. Void Adventures said, the anonymous guy must have a very, very scary wife, but I see why he's anonymous. Crazy lady might try to press charges against him or anyone who saw her. Yeah, you're right. Car care, the airline should sue her. Christina Shelton Burns said, that bullsh, not charges. Yeah, man. Yeah, she should have got charges. Car care said she should be jailed. Christina said, LOL, mad. Mad Hatter, she flying Bad Spirit Airlines. She was on Southwest, meaning is laughing. Crazy color car care. Where we got, I'm a gold leader. Elgin Air Base lost power for 24 hours and the Reddit comment section changed completely. Wow. We got seems to be a trend. Airlines need to hire security personnel for every flight. They do. They got like people sitting there. What do they call them? Air marshals. They have certain air marshals on certain flights, but we never know. Again, you guys, y'all like to hook up today? We the Boogie Woogie Boogie Boy from Company B. This is my old vintage jacket. It's official. It's not even a remake. This is actually a real one, even those patches right there. I was walking one day and this old man was like, do you know what kind of jacket that is, boy? I said, no, it's a nice jacket. I bought it from a thrift shop. He said, that's a real one too. It's wool and everything. I like the style and profile, y'all. This is Harlem all day, so that's how we do. But do me a favor, y'all. If y'all appreciate the content, double tap that screen so we can get more people up in here, because I need y'all help today. It was real. I'm talking about, woo, I really need y'all help. Tell y'all what happened. Like I told you, I thought everything was good. Circle kept on going around. I'm like, what the hell is going on? T-Mobile, they wanted their money. They wanted their little $89 for their bill. So they cut my phone off last night. So I'm up in here doing the bottom line. They're like reconnecting. Next thing you know, had to pay my phone bill, y'all. So now we back, everything is good. So we're gonna keep it going because there's some stuff that I normally don't report on, which is hip hop, because everybody else does it. I'm in the life. and everybody seems to try to make their way on it, but there is a big story right now that I think we should cover, because we always cover schemes and people trying to do slick stuff. So I'm gonna give myself a pass right now and let us talk about this Jay-Z situation. Because right now, Jay-Z, his case, the people that's on his case, they finally, the accuser, she said she admits to fabricating the entire story and saying that her lawyer forced her to make this story up. Check this story out right here, y'all. Because this might be the end of Jay-Z's involvement in this RAPE situation because of this right here. I want you guys to see this.
TMZ reporting that an affidavit filed yesterday allegedly reveals that the Jay-Z rape accuser told a private investigator that she fabricated the story under pressure from her lawyer.
Joining us now with all the details is TMZ executive producer Charles Ladaboudier. Charles, thank you so much for joining us.
Glad to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so this woman is reportedly saying that she stands by her story and was not pressured into saying that Jay-Z raped her. What's the latest there?
Well, this is interesting. You're getting two different versions of this woman's story, the Jane Doe accuser. One version is what her attorney, Tony Busby, says, that she stands by the story, stands by all of the allegations, despite the fact that she filed to dismiss this lawsuit. The other version of this woman's story comes from a private investigator who filed a declaration in Jay-Z's extortion case against his lawsuit that he's filed against Tony Busby. And this private investigator says she met with the Jane Doe accuser, and no less than 4 times the woman said that Jay-Z did not assault her, and that she told that to Tony Busby, and that he was the one who suggested that they add Jay-Z's name to this lawsuit. She says when she went to file this lawsuit, she only mentioned Diddy as someone who had assaulted her, and the fact that there was a female celebrity, unnamed, who was watching this as it happened. So
this is bad because Jay-Z already said that Busby was targeting him, already said that he was fabricating all of this stuff, and said that he was trying to make a play for him to settle out of court so he can get a bag. This is bad for the lawyer, y'all. It might actually be good on the P. Diddy side too, if you think about it. Because now it's like, what other fabrications is this lawyer probably bringing up? You guys, double tap that screen. It ain't over. Let's go.
So for Jay-Z, this is, exactly what he's looking for to build his case that Tony Busby was just trying to shake him down for money.
Yeah, those allegations did seem to fall apart pretty quickly under any scrutiny, and Jay-Z always proclaimed his innocence, of course.
I'll start my business when...
So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a money grab? Do you think that this lawyer is just basically out to try to get money out of Jay-Z? Because from what we're seeing right now, it could be. Hey, you know what they normally do? They put in a request to sue somebody for this astronomical amounts of money. And because certain artists and celebrities don't want to be affiliated or or part of that situation, sometimes they settle out. Jay-Z was smart this time. He said, you know what? I'm not settling nothing. I ain't have nothing to do with that, and we're going to keep pushing forward. So they found out that the lawyer is basically fabricating this stuff and pushing these people to include him in this. This can be bad. He can get disbarred and everything. Christina Shelton Burns said, at Mary, I'm feeling that. Marielle, I think Jay-Z had her intimidated. That is why she is backpedaling, and the dad would not back her up. Car Care said, crime pays, get smart. Christine Shelton Burns said, then again, she could be after that dough, who really knows? Meaning 50 Cent trolling on social. You know what though? Marielle, you might be right, because I've heard this happen before with R. Kelly cases and stuff like that, where the celebrity gets to the parent and gets them to do things and pay them off or whatever. So you could be right about that. Especially the part where the dad is saying that he doesn't recollect any of this stuff. Because she said that her dad came and picked her up when that happened. So we really would never know, especially now with what's going on, if maybe allegedly Jay-Z possibly paid, lawyers of them paid somebody off, or like you said, maybe intimidated people to drop the charges. It could be possible. But we're going to say allegedly here. Susan Beckett said, it's transgenic mice testing, not what Trump spewed. Yeah, we saw that. And then Marielle said, I hate paying bills. Marielle, we were worried about you. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, I was peed off. Batty Lynn, she got a one-day ticket to the Funny Farm. She got a one-way ticket to the Funny Farm. She definitely did. Mary, all of the other passengers now need therapy. All right, y'all. Meaning, when it's Diddy did it dropping, it's not released yet. When is Diddy Do It dropping is not released yet. What else we got? We got Void Adventurers. Bye. I'm sorry. I have to go, but I have to get to work. All right, you guys. We're going to keep on going because we got Trump speaking again. He's been talking a lot. He's been putting it down. We got more info on our president. Whoever's leaving, you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sticking in there with us. But right now, I want to show you guys a little bit about the economic tariffs, what Trump's talking about, and we're going to keep it going with this because this information is very important. It's answering a lot of questions. Yes, we're going to have a lot of comments in the comment section right now because of what's being talked about, tariffs, our money, supermarket, bills, and things of that nature. So yeah, I know we're going to have a lot to say about this right here, but we have to cover it. Let's go.
A month, 9,000 new auto jobs. You haven't heard that in a long time. After auto workers lost more than 27,000 auto jobs in the final year of Biden. These are also high-paying jobs. These are very prime jobs. The ISM Manufacturing Survey and the S&P Manufacturing Survey have also confirmed that our administration is presiding over a brand new domestic manufacturing boom after major collapse under Biden. It was a collapse. All he did is keep adding new government jobs, which are not the jobs you want. We're trying to shrink government and grow the private sector. That's what we've been doing. Under the final 2 years of Biden, 1 in every 4 jobs created in America was a government job. That's a tremendous percentage. But under the first full month of President Trump, which we haven't even gotten started yet, an incredible 93% of all job gains were in the private sector. So that statistic just came out. Big gains for native-born Americans. For the first time in 15 months, the job gains for native-born Americans, for American people born in America, exceeded job gains for migrant and foreign-born workers. This is the first time that's happened in more than 15 months. Employment for native-born workers went up by 284,000, while foreign-born workers went down by 87,000.
This proves right here what I was telling you guys about. Now that all of the illegals are getting kicked out, all of those jobs that they gave instead of us getting them, now they have no choice but to give us those jobs. Now what I want to happen is raise the minimum wage and pay us more money because that's what we need. We need more money in this country. Double tap that screen, y'all. We're on a roll. Let's go. We're talking about performance here, new jobs being added, why the tariffs have been pulled back until April 2nd. It's closing up right here, guys. Let's go.
Now, you've heard the same stat where foreign workers were taking up all the jobs or almost all the jobs. In some cases, literally all of the jobs. And now it's 284,000 native-born jobs here, people born in our country, 284,000, while foreign-born workers went down by 87,000. First time that's happened in a long time. So these are incredible numbers, and they're very early. I mean, we're here for 5 weeks, but we have been talking about it since the big win in November 5th. So a lot of these people, they listen to us speak and they say, well, I'm going to gear up, and they're gearing up. And so they've been gearing up. They've had a little time. It's not just 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks plus a few months. And they put it into effect pretty quickly. They have confidence that what I'm saying is going to happen. So with that, I'd like to ask a highly respected gentleman, Kevin Hassett. He's been with us for a long time, and he's been right about a lot. We had the greatest economy in history in the first term, and Kevin was a big part of it. So, Kevin, could you maybe give it a little discussion?
Guys, do me a favor, if you appreciate the content, let's double tap that screen. I want to know what you feel about these new jobs that's being added. You heard what he said. It's a good thing for us, and it's going to benefit the American people. Let's keep it going, y'all. What y'all got for me over here? Dennis Rosso, No one higher wages, no one higher wages, lower prices, no one higher wages, lower prices. Too easy to become a millionaire by overcharging capitalism. Marielle, minimum wage meant for young adults to enter workforce, not the living wage. Raising it will just increase cost of goods and services. Gotcha. Good one. Thanks, Mary. Car care. Immigrant with visiting visas are employed without paying taxes. So what I will say instead of raising the minimum wage is pay people better. All right? How about that? The job that you get hired at, instead of raising the minimum wage, just pay the people that get hired there better and not a youth wage. Gotcha.
Description, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Trump. I think that the three things that you emphasized during the campaign.
Nope.
Of settlement, zero chance.
Secretary Root, get these talks.
If I wasn't president, this war.
I want to get to the last part of what he's saying about Ukraine. I know this timestamp right here. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Ukraine.
Would have had no chance of settlement, zero chance. But I think we're going to get it settled and stopped. We got to stop. They're losing on average 2,000 soldiers a week. That's a lot of soldiers. Do you agree, Peter?
It's a lot of soldiers on both sides, I agree. Do you, Mr. President, think that Vladimir Putin is taking advantage of the U.S. pause right now on intelligence and military aid to Ukraine?
No, I actually think he's doing what anybody else would do. I think he's...
Here's another commercial. Buy custom printed stuff here. We print literally.
I think he wants to get it stopped and settled, and I think he's hitting them harder than he's been hitting them. And I think probably anybody in that position would be doing that right now. He wants to get it ended, and I think Ukraine wants to get it ended, but I don't see, it's crazy. They're taking tremendous punishment. I don't quite get it, but I suspect, Michael, he probably wants to get it ended.
He does, Mr. President. The Russians are taking incredible losses on the front. As the president has said, this is a meat grinder of people, of material, of national treasure, and no one else has any solutions except to let this war continue forever. But I'll add, the president has had multiple conversations and a visit from President Macron of France, Prime Minister Starmer of the United Kingdom. We have the NATO Secretary General coming next week.
So they're finally kicking in, and Zelensky is going over to them and getting more money from the other countries. We've spent over $350 billion. What I have to say about Trump is, for what he did in pulling back that way, it made the UK step up. It made France step up. It made everybody on that side closer to where the war is actually happening have to step up. Guys, do me a favor, if you like the content, let's double tap that screen and get those likes going. We got much more content on this. We only got about, we got 56 likes. We got 123 people in the building. Let's get those likes up if you appreciate the content, y'all. Let's go.
We have this meeting with the Ukrainians. We've had it with the Russians. All of this in the president's first month and his leadership. We will engage in the shuttle diplomacy, and we will continue to use his leadership and what leverage we have to get both sides of the peace table. It's not going to be easy, but President Trump...
This war should have never happened. It would have never happened if I were president, but it did happen. So a lot of other things shouldn't have happened, too. We shouldn't have 21 million people pouring into our country through open borders, many of whom are criminals, very bad criminals, including murderers, thousands of murderers. Many killed, far more than one person, and they're roaming our streets. But Tom Homan and Kristi Noem are doing an incredible job, and we're getting them out of here, and we'll get them out.
And if you guys are interested, or if you need the phone number to ICE for any reason, I don't know, you might need the number. You can go into the post section of the bottom line. I don't know how, but there's a sheet there that has all the phone numbers: illegal ICE number, Homeland Security. So if you need those phone numbers, go into the comment section and check out the posts. They're in there. You might have somebody at the job that might be, whatever, or you might just need the number. So it's in the post section as of today. Let's go.
We'll get them all out. But all these things shouldn't have happened. We shouldn't have inflation. We shouldn't have had this horrible inflation where the prices have gone up. Look at eggs. So we're doing a good job. We're doing a good job.
President, in regards to the pause on military assistance to Ukraine, you put out on your social media post today that Russia is pounding Ukraine.
That's right.
Why not provide Ukraine with air defenses? And what happens, Mr. President, when Ukraine runs out of?
Well, because good question.
You don't want to
Because I have to know that they want to settle.
Yeah.
I don't know that they want to settle. If they don't want to settle.
So this guy's asking why not help Ukraine with air defense and with more stuff. How about this? They want this war over. We don't want to give you nothing else. We don't want to give you no more money. We don't want to give you no more weapons. How about this? Y'all motherfuckers just stop fighting. You stop it and you stop it. Let's get together and stop all this crap. I mean, they already took 20% of Ukraine. Yeah, so now 20% more of the Ukraine area is owned by Russia. So guess what? That area, United States, is going to be doing mineral deals with Russia over there. Because what they say, the spoils of war. When you win something in war, it's yours now. You think Russia going to go over there, lose all those people, and that 20% that they took over, they're just going to leave? No. They're going to leave their people over there, and they're going to establish their grounds over there. And now guess what? They got 20% more Ukraine now, occupied by Russia. That's what's happening right now. What we got in the comments, y'all? Car care, keep them fighting for country. What else we got, y'all? Christian fights for Scyther. Don't you talk about inflation, dude. Groceries are more than they were before you took office. I paid 40 more cents a gallon than I did last time I filled up the other day. Better before. Marielle said, let them figure it out for themselves. Rena Love, I'm so tired of hearing about eggs. Christina Burns said, no more handouts. So she ain't trying to hear about no more stimulus. Jingle, wow, this is the first time I thought of you as trash before I thought it was different in politics. Now I see its difference in morals. You deserve everything evil that Trump delivers. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Jingle? Because now, oh yeah, you out of here. Bottom, out of here. Playing with me. Bye, Jingle. Now let me jangle your jingle. Got a nerve to be talking to me like that. Done jangled your jingle. Out of here. Don't play with me. Car care. We need Guyana and Venezuela to go at it. Michael Young, China ready for the U.S. Yeah, you already heard that they said they're ready for anything. They're ready for anything is what China said. You guys, do me a favor. We killing them right now. We on a roll. We just looking real bad when it comes down to those likes. Let's double tap that screen. Hit those 3 dots right there. Y'all see that like come up? Hit that like button. Also, if you like the content, if you rocking with me, we only about 2,000 people away from 30,000 subscribers. Let's get that number up. We're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers right now. Let's go, y'all. Let's keep it going.
We shouldn't have inflation. We shouldn't have had this horrible inflation where the prices have gone up. Look at eggs. So we're doing a good job. We're doing a good job.
President, in regards to the pause on military assistance to Ukraine, you put out on your social media post today that Russia is pounding Ukraine.
That's right.
Why not provide Ukraine with air defenses? And what happens, Mr. President, when Ukraine runs out of?
Well, because good question. Because I have to know that they want to settle. I don't know that they want to settle. If they don't want to settle, we're out of there because we want them to settle. And I'm doing it to stop death. More important than anything else. Secondarily, way down the line is the money. So we're in for $350 billion and Europe is in for $100 billion. They should be in for the same or more than us.
Yeah.
And, you know, I watched over the last week or so what's going on in Europe. This thing could end up in World War III if we don't get it settled. This could really end up in a World War III. We got to get it settled.
So on Iran, how confident are you that the Iranians will negotiate with you?
Want to know why most new YouTube channels fail? It's because getting your first 1,000 subscribers, the tradition.
We don't got that problem.
Is Israel on board with this outreach?
Yeah, I saw the hostages the other day. They came in, people that were not young, some young and some older, much older. And they gave, it was hard for them to do it actually. They gave statements as to what happened. I was asking, what happened? How was it? I said, did you see anybody in there that was kind, like out of the hundreds of people that you were seeing, Hamas? Did some of them wink at you and say, don't worry, you're going to be okay, or give you a piece of bread? Or No. I said, were there any people that were like kind? I was shocked. The answer was nobody. There was nobody. Just the opposite. They'd be slapped and punched. One man broke his ribs. He couldn't breathe for a month.
And we also got 5 American citizens over there that's no longer alive that we want back. And 7 of them, 6, there's 5 that's unalive, and we have 6 that are still alive that we want back. And that's why he's still fighting and doing what he's doing right now. And ex-President Biden, the worst president we ever had in the existence of our country, allegedly. I don't know who voted for him. If you did, he was not a good president because he left all of our people over there. How you gonna pull out the army first and then let the people fend for themselves? That's not right. You got to hold them down, secure them as they get out of there. And then you're the last one that leaves like this with the gun out the door because now everybody is safe. You don't do that. You don't just leave and then leave all the weapons, take all the soldiers out of there. You're dead wrong for that. And it shows weakness. And that's when Putin said, you know what? Let's go do what we got to do over in Ukraine now because the United States, they weak. And look who they being run by. Some old fool that all he care about is getting rich for his own family. And then you had Kamala that didn't know her ass from her elbow. If you can't control a $1 billion budget for your own damn administration, how you gonna run the country? Let's be real about it, y'all. You can't pour syrup on shit and make it pancakes. Back to the comments real quick. Maheep said, Greasy, it's transgenic mice, not transgender mice. I didn't write transgender, I wrote mice. Dennis Rosso, yo, meaning nothing good about Britain. Y'all weak. If it wasn't for America, y'all wouldn't be here. Touch a native, teasers. Are you a veteran? No, my dad is. This is his jacket. Thunderbuck 3000 said, facts. Natalie Georgievich, sickening what we witnessed from people falling from the planes too. Sure didn't. That's a real clown for you. Biden. Chad said Trump promised out in 2016. Yeah, this is an official jacket, you guys. This is not a knockoff. These are real medals. This is all stuff from my dad. This is all his jacket. The only thing I put on there is the microphone. All of this is real. This is my dad's jacket right here, y'all. So yeah, salute for real. I said I'm gonna rock my dad's jacket today, y'all. That's right. Doing it for my country. Don't play with me. Y'all be like, oh yeah, whatever. Nah, for my country, America, I don't play. I do not play. I love this country and I love my people. And I don't go for color. You're American, you're a citizen, came over here the right way, you my people, and I got your back. Got any problems? Holler at your boy and we'll tear him up. We'll get him. Let me at him, I'll splat him. Y'all do me a favor, if y'all appreciate the content, we working hard over here to get them numbers up. Let's double tap that screen. We got about 100 and something people in here. We got 72 likes. I'm happy at 80 likes. I'm not even gonna BS you. We working right now. If y'all get 8 more likes up, I'm happy as a busload of retarded kids trying to get to school on Sunday. Don't beat me up for that. That's an old joke that I know from back in the day. Car care, I own country. Christina said, Shelton Burns, thank you, Dad, from me. Much love and respect. Thank you. Meaning, Dennis Rosso, how's your history lesson? I want to give a big shout out to Canada real quick. I don't even know. I'm just going to do it because Canada been rocking with us. Canada been showing mad love on the show. So I want to give a shout out to Canada right now. Everybody in Canada, I want to give y'all a shout out. And I'm going to mess y'all head up real quick too. I'm going to give a shout out to Russia too. Massive love they've been showing on the low. I don't know why. We got a massive following over in Russia. They rock with us. They rock with the bottom line. They must like the reality that's going on over here. What else you got? Touch a Native said, teasers. Shout out friend from the UK. You see what I'm saying? We got the UK up in the building too. Big shout out to the UK. I'm going over there soon. When I go over there, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna rock out and let y'all see what we doing. But y'all, do me a favor. We got 3 more likes before we get to that 80. Let's take care of those likes and let's get to the end of this because we're talking about the hostages and what's going on, and we need to get to the bottom of this. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
It was brutal. I was so surprised. Could you think there'd be a couple of people that would be kind, that would say, you're going to be okay? But they had none of that. It's pretty amazing. Brian?
Thank you, Mr. President.
He's a kind person.
Well, according to the...
Although not to Zelensky, he wasn't.
Well, that's another...
But to Trump, he's been good. Go ahead, Brian.
Nice tie, by the way. Look, we coordinated. Two questions. One on peace. Why don't you think any other European countries are offering a peace deal? It seems like no one's come to the table for peace except for you.
Yeah. It's a very good question. Sometimes questions aren't answerable. They're in a very unusual position. They don't know how to end the war. I think I do know how to end the war. Despite the Russia hoax, I've always had a good relationship with Putin. And, you know, he wants to end the war. He wants to end it. And I think he's going to be more generous than he has to be. And that's pretty good. That means a lot of good things.
Hopefully crypto go back, I get my money back in the market, and the market can settle a little bit. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but as soon as that Ukraine and Russia war started, the economy and the business just got terrible. Crypto just out the window. Soon as that happened, the war came in, boom, next thing you know, crypto. Anybody here have money in crypto, in the crypto market? And then all of a sudden Ukraine hit, that war with Russia. I'm talking about overnight, terrible, overnight disaster, overnight. S. Moore said, didn't Trump's wife launch a scam coin? Marielle said, Jungie, not stealing valor, just honoring his dad. No, I ain't stealing no valor, man. I'm not stealing no valor. Christina Shelton Burns, who you talking about, Dr. Jungie? Oh, he got to get up out of here? Let me see. Let's get him up out of here. Let's get him up out of here. I'm glad you stuck his head out. Let's get him up out of here. Where's Dr.? What's his name? Because now I'm hunting him. Now he going to see if I'm any good for hunting. And then I'm going to get him up out of here. And if he, matter of fact, how about this? We going to shut him up. How about if he stick his head out again, y'all let me know when I get rid of him. Yo, Dr. Valor, you out of here, first of all. I can't find you right now because there's too many people. But if you make another comment and I see it, you out of here. Because people done said that you violating already. And I don't like what you're saying about my pops and about me trying to steal valor. I'm telling you excuse why I'm getting you up out of here. So when I find you, you out of here. Leave another comment, period, about anything. It could be about popcorn and sunshine. Dr. Valor, you put another comment up there, it gives me the chance to see you and get you up out of here. So we're going to silence him first, y'all. But if he say something else, BAM! Out of here. Everybody care. You out of here too. This is how we get down. Oh my God, y'all really acting like that? All right, I'm gonna take it off. See, I listen. If y'all feel that way, I'll take it off. If y'all feel that way, y'all just taught me something. I'm a man. And if y'all feel like I'm wrong for doing that, I'll take it off and I won't wear it again. So as you see, I'm taking it off and I'll never wear it again, all right? I apologize to whoever I wronged because that was not my intention. I was wearing the jacket to show respect, not to do anything disrespectful like that. But I see a lot of people don't like the fact that I had that jacket on, so I'm taking it off. And hopefully you guys accept my apology. I was not looking at it like that, and definitely not nothing that I wear outside. So just so you guys know, I took it off. Oh yeah, the mic, my bad. Yeah, the mic. Thank you guys. Thank you for understanding that. I don't get down like that. I'm a real person. If I make a mistake, y'all can correct me. I told you, y'all my co-host, and I'm not perfect. I make mistakes sometimes. And yes, now that I think about it, that could be a way of making people feel like, yo, why the hell are you wearing that jacket? You didn't earn that stuff. So yes, checkmate. Y'all got me, and I apologize for that. Won't ever happen again. As a matter of fact, I might put it up in a picture frame or something like that with a couple of his photos. Just so you guys know, the last thing I was trying to do was disrespect anybody in the service. I was actually trying to show love and show respect. So I do apologize for that. I do. Marielle said, I see both sides. Touch a native teaser. You're not stealing a valor. You're a product of what a valor does. go to war and create a family and live in the United States. Thank you, Touch, and thank you, Touch. I can rock that jacket as long as you're keeping it 1,000. JJ Shoddy, bro, you don't even know if that person was trolling you. I don't know. It's okay though. Didn't see a problem with you wearing a jacket. You just showing love. Facts, it's a nice jacket. You good, bro. Just don't go outside wearing it. Nah, because I want to go for that part. They're right. Don't want to go outside wearing it, and definitely don't want to get approached by anybody that's saying something like that because they feel a certain way about it. But I do want to tell you one thing. When I bought it out the vintage shop and I came outside, there was an old man out there talking about it. Told me that that patch was worth a bunch of money by itself. He said, this patch right here is worth a lot of money. Did I want to sell it? I'm not taking this off, no. Like, I ain't taking it. I ain't doing that. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Because frankly, you could have made a great deal if this war never started. You could have made a great deal. I don't know that anything would have had to be given up. This was not a war that was going to start, Brian, and it didn't start for 4 years. Somebody said, "Well, how do we know that?" Well, for 4 years it didn't start. I used to speak to Vladimir about it. I used to speak to him about it at length. It was the apple of his eye, but there was no way he was going in. And he knew, there were going to be consequences. But it did start. I mean, think of what happened. Inflation, you have the war with Ukraine and Russia, that wouldn't have happened. October 7th would have never happened. Israel, they had no money. Iran had no money. Iran was stone cold broke. And now they have a lot of money. But that's going to be the next thing you'll be talking about is Iran. What's going to happen with Iran? And there'll be some interesting days ahead. That's all I can tell you. We're down to final strokes with Iran. That's going to be an interesting time. And we'll see what happens. But we're down to the final moments.
And this right here has gotten answered already. That what he just said, Iran is about to answer this right here. Because when he says certain things, people definitely respond to him. They don't just let him get away with certain stuff that he's going to say. They definitely respond. Dennis Rosso, exactly. You can wear it while on video, just not outside, my friend. Has hers in a big glass frame on her wall. That's what I'm going to do, Dennis. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Thank you, man. I used to wear my father's Air Force jacket out in pride for him when I grew up. I had to put the jacket away because I was also accused of stolen valor. The jacket was clearly older than I was. And that's what I'm saying. That jacket is dumb older than me. Like, that's like the 60s. But I ain't gonna say nothing because you know what? Respect is respect. And just knowing that to me is a big deal. I really respect that right there. Like, I have no other choice but to respect that. And that's just it for me. I took the jacket off, won't be wearing it no more. I still look good in the security shirt, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the muscles and the definition and everything, right? I ain't a hater. It's all good. And he couldn't have been trolling me because even if he was, part of what he said, it hit home. It was real. And I don't like the front and be lying and making up stuff. Also, I actually blocked him. I hit him. Just so you know, if you're still watching, I ain't even gonna hold you. If you get in the comments and you send me an email, I even put you back on the show if you're interested in coming back. If you're interested in coming back and leaving comments and being a part of the show, I'll even bring you back because I want to take that hit right there. It's all good. I'll take the hit because it's all good. I'm a man. If I'm wrong, I'm going to say I'm wrong. One thing about me, I do not like liars and I don't like cheaters and I don't like people that disrespect people. So when I'm wrong, I like to be the first one to say it. Secondly, they're gonna call you out anyway. So what you lying for? And it ain't like y'all can beat me up through the damn phone. What you gonna do? Punch me through the phone? A virtual knockout? Come on, let's be real. Real talk. Meaning Wooly Pulley. What we got here? Watch the replay. Have a safe, blessed, prosperous day. Chat. Definitely, please watch the replay, y'all. Please watch the replay. At Touch, he found the jacket and put his dad's stuff on it because it was the right jacket for it. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I definitely did that. And it's all good. I'm glad you guys put me on to that, and I appreciate you. And that's another reason why it's not just, yo, why y'all go to the bottom line? You could play your clips yourself. We don't have the community here. I would have never learned that. I would have never known that people feel that way had you not put me onto it. So we learn from each other. Please remember, I ain't perfect. I'm just a man just like you. And I want to also say this too. This person right here, he's just a man. And I'm glad it's frozen on him too, because he makes mistakes too. Tariff in, tariff out. This happens. And when you do certain things on that level, it affects other people. So that's why people get peed off. And it's really hard to please people when your power is so extreme like that, because you can cause a ripple in the life force. So I get it, y'all. And again, I like to be hard on myself, and I'm gonna be fair and straight up. If I do something wrong, I need to be called out on it, straight up and down. Ain't nothing special about me. I mean, I look good and everything, but that don't mean that I can't make a mistake. And like I always tell you, even though I am for a lot of things that Trump is for, I am for a lot of things that other people are for. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not an independent. I just pick and choose what makes sense. If you guys want to call that liberal, that'll be what it is. But all I really care about is us as people making it and having a good life, quality of life. Care about our people and our country. That's my bottom line, and that's why I made the bottom line.
Taylor Brands to file your LLC as soon as possible. But what is Taylor Brands? It's a business builder fulfilling.
We're at final moments. Can't let them have a nuclear weapon. I think that I would have had a deal within 1 month after the rigged election of 2020. They were all set to make a deal. And then when I lost, they saw this person who's a stupid person, very stupid person. And they said, let's not make a deal. And they were right. He took the sanctions off. They became rich under Biden. They went from having no money to having $300 billion. All in a short period. It's oil. Oil builds up fast. It's a nice living if you have a nice oil well. And they do. They have a lot of nice oil wells, right? So anyway, it's going to be a big thing. It's an interesting time in the history of the world. But we have a situation with Iran that something's going to happen very soon. Very, very soon. You'll be talking about that pretty soon, I guess. And hopefully we can have a peace deal. You know, I'm not speaking out of strength or weakness. I'm just saying I'd rather see a peace deal than the other. But the other will solve the problem.
Mr. President, your allies are calling on you to pardon Derek Chauvin. Are you considering pardoning Derek Chauvin?
No, I haven't even heard about it. No.
Mr. President, on peace.
I haven't heard that.
In the first term, you may recall, I broke the news that you were nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. And the reason for that was the work that you led on the Abraham Accords. I spoke yesterday with the member of parliament, the Norwegian parliament, that nominated you. And he said what the Nobel Committee is looking for from you, Mr. President, is security guarantees for Ukraine. Is that a possibility, Mr. President?
So, before I even think about that, I want to settle the war, get it finished. Because if I'm not here, nobody's going to settle it. And President Macron has said that, and everybody said that, the prime ministers and presidents. We're pushing very hard. That's all I'm thinking about now. As far as the question about security later, that's the easy part. The hard part is getting it settled. We got to get them.
What he's basically trying to say is, of course, we want to get the war ended. And of course, if you guys remember, we need those minerals from over there in Ukraine. So who's going to be over there protecting those minerals? Our soldiers. 9 times out of 10, hopefully, Putin knows better than to strike Ukraine in areas or at all if our soldiers are there. So when it comes down to security and peace talks and security and like stuff like that, he doesn't want to vocalize it. Why? Because it's not necessary. When you open a jewelry store, you make certain sort of precautions to make sure it's safe. You make sure certain things are going on. What he's basically trying to say without words is, of course we're going to have presence there because we have a vested interest in getting the minerals out of there for what we have moving forward. What you guys got right here, what we got? Facts. The improvement in the people is very important. Politicians make $200 to $400K a year. Most people make $30 to $150,000. Make it make sense. Then we wonder why you don't see them hurting for income or inflation. Meaning, India's space program is 10th cheaper than America's. NASA as SpaceX. Can you believe that? And they achieved the job. Car care. Ukraine drugs problems lead to war, and the solution is minerals. Good one, good one, good one, good one, good observation. Allegedly interrupted. Look into Edwin Vasquez, brothers, Fernando and Tito's sister, Nelly, mother, and Aida. I swear you are family. Edwin is your twin. Who, me? Or you talking about somebody else? You said Edwin is my twin. Dennis Rosso. I did the same with my grandfather's military outfit. It made me feel big, so proud of it to be a grandson of a famous man. Yep, so I won't rock it outside, but it's all good. Somebody told me to shut up about it, so I shut up about it. Car Care, India Space Program, he's laughing. Chad C, put off for another month. Alleged interrupted, you. Yeah, it's been put off since April 2nd. This is the end of it, you guys. We wrapping up. Let's go.
We're losing 2,000 human beings every week. More than that, actually. 2,000 nice, young, although they're getting older because they're drafting much older now. In the case of one country, much older, because a lot of the young people have been killed. It's very sad, and I'd like to see if I could stop that. And I'd like to also see if we could stop making these massive payments from the United States. I mean, Biden gave away money like it was water, with no anything, got nothing for it. Europe did it in the form of a loan. They get their money back, we don't. So that's how we came up with the rare earth deal. But we started, behind the 8 ball. He could have gone to Europe. He could have said, "Come on, you got to put up money with us. You got to put up money with us." But he never did that. They just kept handing money out because he was grossly incompetent. All right, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, y'all. So we had to do that because he answered so much questions and so much there that we didn't even ask. Things that we weren't asking about, but we definitely needed to know or that we wanted to know about. And that's the reason why we come into the bottom line and we get it going. What we got here, Christine said, speak it, Trump, speak it. Okay, what else we got? We got allegedly interrupted, said, please look into it. I'm serious. I definitely will. I would donate a DNA test to you. That's how sure I am. You talking about me? I look like these people? All right, well, my email address is bridgethisllc@gmail.com. We have links in the description because guess what else we got in the description, y'all? Yeah, it's that time. We got surveys in there today up to $450. So today, if you guys want to make some money, go check out that survey, fill it out, see if you guys can make that money off those surveys today. Also, y'all already know we got events coming up in the city. I just posted, let you guys know we got the Show Your Talent concert that we got coming up. I don't want to show the special invited hosts yet because I have not confirmed them yet, and I ain't trying to get in no trouble because I know how y'all get down. So yes, Show Your Talent is going to be a talent show that we're going to be putting on first in New York City in the 5 boroughs. If you can sing, if you can rap, if you can cook, you know how to dance, whatever you do, we're going to be having an April 1st, we're starting talent shows in the state of New York, Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. Then we're going to go to the next state. We're coming to Detroit. We're going to Atlanta. We're going to be the next American Idol, but we're going to do it in the liquor stores, y'all. That's right. You know how to sing? You know how to dance? Come on over. Let us see how busy you get. But guess what? If somebody walks in there with food and that chicken or that souffle or that cake tastes good, you might get beat by a chef. That's right. We're talking about true talent here, not just singing and dancing. Somebody might come in there with a bust that they sculpted. They might beat you. That's what I'm talking about. This is overall talent, not just one type. We're not limiting it. It's called Show Your Talent. You go into the liquor store, you do your thing. If you win, boom, $250 for you right there. Plus you get sponsored by the brand. We got it. We already have it up in the community section, you guys. Right now it's the 5 boroughs. We're starting off in New York, and then we're going to be going to other states doing this. And we're going to turn up because we got to get used to each other. We're going to hang out. We're going to come to y'all state. We got the Big Drip over here. This is the brand that I'm talking about. Yes, for the 4-pack right there. Big flavor, big taste, big punch, Big Drip. This is 14% alcohol by volume. It's grape. It's It's off the chain, I'm gonna be honest with you. Very delicious. This is my brand. It's called Big Drip. So this is the company that will be sponsoring the talent show. So come on out. We're going to be giving away product. We got a big merch deal going on. We got distribution for the music and everything. But again, you could win this talent show with chicken. You could win it with a painting. You could win it being a gymnast. If your talent beats that other person, you the winner. We ain't worrying about, oh, it's not music, it's this. Actually, that's the fun part. To have somebody in there like, ay, 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 Bobby, yeah, and really doing their thing. And the next thing you know, somebody come in there with a painting. And we're like, you know what? The painting wins. Because what we're all about is overall talent, not one category. There's going to be subcategories and sub cash prizes, but overall, we're looking for talent. Overall talent. What's going to happen is Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and then Staten Island. We're going to find the best people from all boroughs, and then we're going to have one final, and then the final person will win the $1,000 and the overall deal with Big Drip Clothing, as well as the endorsement and the sponsorship. Links in the description area. You guys want to be a part of this, all you got to do is follow the QR code, put your email address in there, and you could be a winner. We got it turned up, y'all. Another thing you notice, I ain't asked y'all for no money, because I swear to God, y'all stay talking about somebody like the grift. But what I do notice is a whole bunch of those other shows that don't do nothing that we do. As soon as they talking about selling something, they quick to buy a book, quick to buy something else. But as soon as Bugatti do something like this and pull out a sweatshirt or something, oh, he's grifting, he's trying to sell. No, I'm not. But check this out. Mary, whoever has not gotten a merch, people that's really down with me, that's here every day, y'all know who y'all are. I still got your merch, and I want to send you guys your stuff. So people that rock with me, Mary L, Batty Lynn already got her stuff. Her picture's already up in the post area, in the community section. Go check her out. She's rocking the Long John, the thermal sweatshirt, the blue with the big drip on front, and she's styling, looking like $1,000,000, because that's how we do it over here, y'all. So people that's really down with me, I'm not gonna ask you guys for no money. We got merch, but people that's really rocking with me, my real host that's always here every day, definitely want to make sure you guys get some product, because I really appreciate you guys. So follow the link, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Send me your mailing address. Let me know your size. Marielle, Betty, you two, come on, I got you. Also, what's the other one's name? My other dude. There's another guy that's always here. I think it's Chad C. Or we also got forgot it. I forgot that other one, but I'll get on it. As soon as I see you again, I'm gonna let you know that you need to get in the comment section and send me your address, because people that support me, I support you. When I ask you to do the likes, it's for a reason. We're trying to get this channel up to let people know what we got going on over here, because we turn up most of the time when the cell phone bill is paid on time. Today we had a little bit of issues, but again, life goes on. We're here to fight another day. And again, like I always tell you guys, problems present opportunities. So yeah, we had a little glitch in the matrix today, but we'll get it back tomorrow. We're gonna keep on pushing, and we're gonna keep on striving for success and to make sure that we where we gotta be at. And like I always tell you guys, you could have went anywhere, but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Again, head on over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. Yeah, the 4-pack, y'all can actually get this, or grab some merch. Or you want to be a part of the talent show, if you're in the 5 boroughs, go ahead and sign up to be a part of it. See if y'all can win. We're multi-talented over here, and what I wanted to make sure that I did was not alienate certain people. So now I'm making it about true talent. That's just what it is, y'all. If you're talented at something, let me know what it is. If you could do donuts on your Hellcat in front of the liquor store, I'm gonna come outside and see if you're nice. If you can do wheelies on your motorcycle, let me see that. We're talking about true talent here, not just one genre. And we're looking out for everybody. Real winners, real payouts, and real situations going on over here, y'all. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and go to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com, and join and be a part of the party. And like I always tell you, You could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. Watch another video. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Like I always tell you, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. Problems present opportunities. The fact of the matter that we made it here today is already a blessing. See you guys tomorrow. Love is love, and let's get it. One, get 'em!